Hi everyone. The title of my story today is A Day of Realization. There was this monk staying in a monastery, and as monk, they meditate a lot. So this monk used to love meditation and practice some stress-free techniques. One day he was meditating. In fact, he used to meditate every day in the monastery, and he used to get disturbed by the sounds around, people coming and going. So he used to get quite, disturbed by all those sounds. So he decided, why not go to some quiet place where he could meditate and feel more relaxed and more calm. So he decided to go to some lonely place, and he moved out of the monastery, and he took his boat and he started rowing his boat in the lake. And as he reached in the middle of the lake, he stopped there and he said, "This is the place where I can meditate. This is the place, it's so calm. There is nothing that is disturbing me." He gently closed his eyes and started focusing on his breath. As he was focusing on his breath, he went into the meditative state, and he was feeling that calmness, this quietness, and relaxed, and he was feeling wonderful inside. He was enjoying the air, fresh air, and everything. He was just in that meditative state. All of a sudden, he experienced a bump at the back of his boat. And though his eyes was closed, he got quite irritated, and he was wondering, these must be my fellow friends, those fellow monks who disturbed me in the monk, and they've come here also to disturb me. He was thinking that. And he wanted to open his eyes, and he was feeling very stressed and very angry, and he really wanted to shout and scream at the boatman. He opened his eyes, and as he turned back, he wanted to scream, but he realized there was no one in the boat. The boat was empty. Monk was real surprised, and he asked a question. Why was I getting angry? And whom I want to scream at? He went with this question in his mind back to the monastery. And there he recalled the incidents once again. And then there he realized the empty boat was the situations and people around him with whom he gets disturbed. And the calmness actually is inside him only. But he was thinking the people outside, the situations outside are disturbing him and making him stressful. But that day he realized it was he himself, his own thought, that was making him, feel stressed out. And the situations and people were just like those empty boats. So, my dear friends, a small message: everything is inside us. We don't need to see outside, and there is no one who can disturb us and get us into stress. It's our own thought that put us into stress. So I would like you all to think about this, and just think about that monk. Where is the calmness and where is the stress? And he also realized one more thing: just be in the situation, just be people with the around and get into self-realization what is happening with you. Once you realize what is happening with you, you can deal with that stress. There is no need to run away from the situations and people. Thank you so very much. See you next time.